Welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, where we want to go to Baldur's Gate for the first time.
Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Good day to thee, young one. What a marvelous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that thou've no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. It is good to see you again. What brings you here? Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually passed through Baldur's Gate, and I knew that thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best as he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. What is it you wish of me? I was about to ask the same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and though my answers are often less obvious, I do hope they give help a little. Gorion often shied at me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide-and-seek as well. What can you tell me of Gorion? It seems I knew very little of him. He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveller in his days, though he never regretted his new role as foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you. He was a good man, though I would prefer to walk my own path. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dead within time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee. I know little of what is to come, but I will do what is best. I am sure future will be kind to thee. For now I will give thee my best wishes and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man and well worth trusting. His superior, Duke Elton, is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave and wish thee well. Again, Elmist has made an appearance, though he was a little more forthcoming with information this time. He apparently knew Gorion well and thought him a good man to care for me. He also spoke of bad blood and a taint that will consume me if care is not taken. What this means I'm not sure. I will heed this warning, though. I have little time to dwell on it. He did give me some names, though, of people he feels are trustworthy. Scar of the Flaming Fist and Duke Elton. I suppose I can believe them if Elmins themselves so did recommend it. Okay, we come into the town. Some beggars and commoners and noblemen.
Hello. Nice to make the acquaintance of such a cultured person.
Wife's been getting prickly on me eyes.
I think they don't want to give me something. And the moment I say that, I recognize you. You're these adventurers who've been cleaning up on all the bandits, ain't ya? The leader of your bunch is named Joe. Why are you up here at the gate? Are you restocking, or have you come cause there's evil to fight in time? Evil here in Baldur's Gate? Why would you think that? Have you heard rumors? I've heard some weird stuff about the merchant consortiums in town. Both the Seven Sons and the Merchants Leagues have been acting real strange of late. Then there's that new Iron Throne that just moved in. They took over that huge abandoned tower in the west side of town. Well, that's all I really know. It was nice meeting some real adventurers. Goodbye.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Keep away from the Iron Throne, yeah?
Arms! Arms for for the poor.
And I spent a coin on the beggar. Okay. Lucky Ellow's discount store up there and a tavern down here. Let's go to the tavern first. Because in the other towns I did the tavern last, which is not always the wisest of choice.
What?
Nope. Tensions seem to be building between Baldur's Gate and Am, I know.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Don't trust the Iron Throne.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Hey there, friend. You're some kind of adventurer, aren't you? Well, I've heard that Commander Scar's been on the lookout for some hardy folk. Won't say why he needs some mercenaries, but then that's Flaming Fist business. Who is this Commander Scar? He is the second in command of the Flaming Fist, the right hand of Duke Elton, a good soldier, that one, always on the lookout to keep the city a safe place. You look like adventurers, maybe you should go see him. And let's talk to the bartender. If you've complaints about the service, there's a warlord back that will be glad to hear them. So would you like a drink? Yes. Meat. Here some units of the Flaming Fist have been sent to Barogos. Seems like the Grand Dukes are getting real paranoid about Am. Drink one of everything, as always. I hear that Am's behind all those bandits in the south. People around here have been talking about how Am and Zans are in league together. It makes me worry about what kind of things they would be scheming. And I can barely stand.
Yeah, mate?
Duke Elton's been mobilizing the Flaming Fist because of the Amnians.
Hello.
Hey, aren't you the heroes from down south? You guys did real good. Good luck to you all.
What do you need?
Amnian and Zamtian again. Okay. Well, let's talk to this bartender to sleep.
You want some whiskey?
I assume that I can't get another meat here. Yeah. I'm taking the Royal Chamber now. It is night, so I'm taking the Royal Chamber again. So with that we have morning. Oh, that's the wrong button. Wanted to open the map with that. There's a Shop of Silent and the Lucky Ellow's discount store. I'm not taking anything from the boxes here. I'm definitely
What do you need?
well equipped with coins.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Let's talk to all those commoners. Maybe one of them has a quest. It has happened before. Stock up adventuring equipment. Do you know a good spot? There's a lot of stores about that sell equipment and weapons. I'm sure you'll find one soon enough. Oh, it's so exciting to make some real-life adventurers. Hello,
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Thank you. Good luck.
Wife's been getting prickly on me eyes.
There's a thin person inside me just screaming to get out. Serves him right, though. Shouldn't have stood so close to the buffet. That was a weird choice, but yeah, here we have a discount store. Lucky Ale. Don't take anything from the store. They will send in guards. I've had that happen once.
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Welcome to Lucky Ellow's, where the prices are so low there's gotta be something wrong. Nobody sells it lower than me because nobody buys it cheaper. If you can find a price lower than mine this side of Candlekeep, the item will probably kill you. What can I get for you? So you've got the cheapest goods around? Let's have a look. They have magical weapons that are not explained in how they're magical. And protection scrolls and also speed. Okay. Then I want to look at my staff. My staff is just a staff +1 and it doesn't look like that. I'm buying that staff and directly identifying it. It's the cursed staff of petrification. The surface of the 7-foot shaft more resembles stone than wood, but in the hands of a skilled wielder it weighs little more than a staff of oak. Along its length appear the ghost-like images of various foes caught in defensive postures, appearing almost as though they had been suddenly turned to stone. Casts barkskin on target upon each successful hit, and can only be removed by a remove curse spell. Okay. That means that I'm selling that ossifier. I don't want that.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Let's go down to the Shop of Silence, which is the next building down here, this one. Let's go to this corner first to see. There's another beggar. You get a coin. Yeah.
Arms for the poor.
Salutations.
Don't tell adventuring stories to the kids.
Hello.
Why don't you get some real job? Yeah, that's a good question. Haven't seen what that big building is yet, and haven't seen an entrance, but let's go to the silence store. Rogue and Silence. Assume Silence is a proprietor, then let's talk to Rogue.
Hi, friend.
Here there, a word with you I would have. House rules you be needing to know. This here be sanctuary and Silence be our patron saint. You do anything to harm either, and every thief, assassin, scoundrel within 1,000 leagues will want you dead. I don't know the magics that keep this place secure, but ain't nothing else where a night sneak can't sleep sound. It's neutral ground and you leave your fighting outside. Be on your best behavior, cause banishment for life is the nicest punishment, Silence knows.
Be ye friend or be ye dead?
Night children, wayward are you? Well, you're welcome here as long as you keep your manners about you. There's a cost for each head kept safe, but I do not feel like charging today. Please rest a while with no worries. So I can rest here, but I don't want that, but I can see what they sell. So, +1 armor. We have Cloaks of Protection, which give armor class and saving throws to every one of my crew. So I'm buying that. Only one. Okay. Done. So the Cloak of Protection cannot be equipped to me, can only be equipped to him. Good that they had only one. I would have bought more than one. Good. And let's see about this big building. I assume we have to enter from the other side. Yep. Seems like it. A commoner. My pretty town, ain't this? Word to the wise though, she saw a surface, scratch her a bit, and that rot shines through, I tell you. Check out the undercellar sometime, you'll see what I'm meaning. What's the undercellar? Doesn't have to do with the Iron Throne, but I wouldn't know. That place takes all types, the filthy rich and the dirty poor, the brightest of rogues and the most tarnished of holy men. Aye, for their walk the ladies of the night, and all souls sink for their kisses, like moths to the light. Now go, it's the best not to linger on such thoughts. Okay, they have a brothel establishment called the Undercellar in this town.
You're a handsome bunch, ain't ya?
Don't tell the children about adventuring. The smithy in town don't seem to be having such a great time with the iron shortage. It's getting a little better now though. Gotta be a while before everything's back to normal. They still think that Am's behind it. Yes, of course they think that. Okay. Nothing more here. Let's talk to this commoner.
What do you need?
Amnion and Xantarum. And a coin for the beggar. It's Thieves Guild and Kexy's Tavern. Where's the entrance to Kexy's Tavern? On the back side. Very well placed. Couldn't you place the entrance here? Kexy's Tavern. Let's go to the Thieves Guild. Maybe they have a job for me.
Hi, friend.
You there, what are you doing in this place? You better get out of here, let's course you know the password. I know the password. Shadow is the wrong answer. I didn't mean Shadow, I wanted to click Mercury because that rang a bell in the back of my head. No, okay. I don't remember the password to the Thieves Tower. But I will mark this as password needed. Done. Okay, Kexy's Tavern as it's marked on the map. Hey, there's a named person. Commoner?
What's your tale?
What about evil? Same thing. Okay.
Yeah, stop a moment. I've got a word or two you need to hear.
Only are you a fine group of mercenaries, are you? Leastwise, that's the word on the street. That's due to our job here now. I suppose I'd like to have a word with you if you can spare some time. He don't ask for free though. Here be 50 gold to hear him out. $50 gold just to listen, a fair deal. Lead on. A wise choice of action. Now just follow me, I'll show you the way to the guild. If you ask the passwords, it's Fafford. When you're in the guild, just look for the man named Alatus Ravenscar Tuibuild. Okay. And as we already went into the place, Niklaus's master. Fafford. I know the password, it's Fafford. That's right, Pay, you all can go in now. Okay. Back place? Nope. So let's go to that one to really enter the Thieves Guild. Redditch and more rogues.
So Isaac daggers drawn with him, and he drops the swag and runs.
There's a person named Black Lily that I didn't see while entering.
Drawn with him, and he drops the swag
I think
and runs.
he wants to talk to me. Here now, I know of you, new sneaksman ye be, though I cannot see no need. Alatus need but look at whom you fortified a dab at thievery. Perhaps be testing your talent for your rank riders bungle the score. Are you up to the task? I'll pass any test you set and then some. You'll not discredit me with your games. You'll spy at talent soon enough, yeah, but need to keep an eye this first night. I and Redditch will command the talking. The mark be a noble host aside the splurging sturgeon. Go to split thrace, flies amongst, followed soon by a new mark if you please. Up to the deed? Petty burglary is not my field, I have more important jobs to do. I'm right neck at wasting the dark on your curb poetry. The mark is off and you'll be done with me. And they're going. Yeah. It's a Thieves Guild, what did I thought?
Could be the darkest day you never seen, before I don't have what you need.
For the right price anyway. What will you need today? Remember cash or hit the bricks. I extend no credit, especially to new recruits. Let's see, Arrow of Dispelling might be interesting. Another Cloak of Protection, which I don't know. A Sling of Unerring Accuracy. Not bad. Not bad. You buy the wands. Great. The frost wand. What wands do I have? Okay, I'll sell that one. And that one. I need someone who buys that damn wands. Just after I threw them away in Barragast a moment ago. Okay. The Black Lily is the merchant here. Let's talk to Huzan. Huzan?
Greetings, fellow rogues.
My name's Huzan. I've heard quite a bit about you as Explode. You've really caused the Iron Throne some trouble, haven't you? I'd like to talk with a bunch of you. What say you? What do you have to say? You're the marks of entangling with the Iron Throne, are you? Well, I'm using and I've kept informed of most of your doings. Listen well to what I's gonna tell you. You know what? I hate the Iron Throne. They took my store, my money, and my wife. They took my whole life, they did. Excuse me. Now all I've got is this damn horse piss. To think I used to work for those menu paths. Get on with it. What did you want to talk to us about? Well, I want to talk about the Iron Thrones. Ask me anything about those menu eaters and I'll tell you. I worked for them, remember? Who are the leaders? The leaders of the Iron Throne. There's Realtor Anshel. He's the big guy. That boy, even bigger guys down in Zambia. His Woolish operation is his baby. These two other guys, Brunos and Thalon. Bruno's big, dumb, strong half-orc. Dumb half-breeched. Could never hold liquor. Thalon's pansy. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot there's Severok. He's the son of Rialta. He's a mean cuss. Is that enough for you guys, or do you want more? No more. What are their plans? The plans. They want some money. Always more money. But I know this, their leaders, the big three of ones, they're going to Candlekeep. Yes, they are. Something big, something huge is going to happen there. I'm tired now, I need to go home and sleep. Of use, you ever need me, you can't find me at the Elven Sun Cavern. Goodbye. Okay, Husum says that the leaders are Brunos, Verdun, and Rialta. The Thorn leaders have gone to Candlekeep. And we can find Husum in the Elf Song Tavern. Okay. Candlekeep. Okay. This might still get interesting here. There's a person named Elatus that we heard about. Nothing over here. What's here? How do you get there? Oh, from here. Okay. There are 3 more doors here. A person named Riza. Okay. Riza and Ravenshield. Riza?
Apologies, but you must die.
Don't bother me. Okay.
Welcome, my little friends. Please relax and keep your weapons at your sides.
No need for hostility. I simply must apologize for the manner of my thieves. I suppose this Thieves Guild must keep a measure of malice about it, but it does tend to put a cloud over introductions. I'm Elatus Thuibald, though I thank you not to mention that too often. You're Joe, of course. Be not surprised, there are very few people in Baldur's Gate I cannot name. You have been here for only a few days, and have already made quite a stir. Your interest in me is flattering, though I question your intent. Oh, I don't intend to flatter, merely to assure you that you have been watched since you entered the city. As for my intent, I do have a proposition for your group to consider. A small task, really, best suited to someone unknown there. What exactly is it you would have me to do, and what would be my reward for this service? How well can you afford to pay? It's quite a bit of intrigue, actually. A local wizard by the name of Shalandar makes his home in a moored Haran skyship. It would appear that he has the knowledge to reproduce this flying marvels and is currently organizing the sale of the recipe to the Grand Duchess Leia Yanath. He has drawn up this set of rituals and has procured an artifact fragment and an ancient statuette vital to the spell that keeps the ship aloft. These he has divided amongst his daughters until the deal is to proceed. I have been contacted by a representative of the Harans, and they have no wish to see scores of flying ships manufacturers in every port. You are to infiltrate the place of exchange, steal the ingredients, and return here with them. Simply enough, you would be well paid, enough gold to give you a headache, and if I am well pleased, perhaps a magical weapon or two. Perhaps a little more, perhaps a little less. It entirely really depends upon your performance. No. I can't say no anymore. I take the challenge, as it should be. Now that you have agreed, the facilities of the guilds are at your disposal. Feel free to make use of them, make your presence known to the other members. You have my permission, so they will be less likely to kill you on sight. As for your mission, you have a 10-day to complete it. Informants have told me that the Duchess intends to take possession of the components the 10th day, and the exchange will be hosted by Oberon at his estate. As I see it, you have several options. Directly persuade any of the involved party to hand over the items or burgle them out of under their noses. Good luck. Editors and the Thieves Guild. I don't want been hired to steal stuff. I'm going to ignore that because I'm a good guy. You can't make me go around stealing stuff. Are you more friendly towards me? Ah, that's the Harun guy. Ah, okay. I can take the staircase. Okay. Interesting. Then let's go to the different doors here. There's another rogue here. And we go out there. Okay. Thieves Guild is big. That door. Why can't I go down the stairs? That's weird. Where does this lead? To that door. Okay. Assume that leads to the third door. Okay, we've opened all the doors here. Doors. Always better to open a door before going out. Okay, let's go to Keeksy's cavern, and I will ignore the weird other thing. Let's just check for others. Is this another double thing? Okay. Commoners only ever have they never have quests, do they? Thieves Guild entrances. A few of them. Okay, I don't want to do the Thieves Guild quest because it involves burglary of no good intention. These are the Sorcerer's Sunrise. Okay. Magic Vendor. Okay. Perfect. To find this at the end of an episode, so I can look around this shop and see which spells I need in between episodes. So you don't have to live through inventory management. Just wanna... Oh look, what a cute little party invading our space. We were preparing a ritual and you all but ruined it. I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? Like an extremely difficult spell perchance, yes, I would have to say that maybe you are interrupting something. I'm very, very sorry, I'll leave now. What does it matter now? Do what you will. I assume that he will vanish, yeah. It's a store and nobody stopped me from going up, so whatever. But perhaps this is the trigger for some other quest that we might get here. Let's talk to the one... This one here? The customer?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, wary adventurers. Yes, we are very, very wary. The roads of this fair city are lined with fools, are they not? And two of the greatest are Archean and Neverfrey. Necromancers fighting over trinkets and baubles of little use or value. I assure you they are more trouble than they are worth. You better stay off steering clear of Archean and Neverfrey. The priest Ardulian has passed on a strange warning regarding two necromancers engaged in a long-standing but petty feud. Okay. Let's talk to Helbalzar Drin. Who might you be then? Come to check out the wares of old Helbalzar? Well, be quick about it and mind you don't get fidgety when we talk payment. You knew when you came in the door that my wares were magical. Premium items demand a premium price. Let's see what you have then. He has hide armor. Still not usable by mages. He has battle axe and the thresher. More +1 items. There's 2 bullets and bolts. Potions. I'm not interested in potions. Those are all scrolls. And then they come the spells. The Scorcher, the Good Touch, Clairvoyance. Ah, we have that. Dispel Magic, Flame Arrow, Hold Person. I think I have that. Monster Summoning 1. Okay, Monster Summoning 1. Non-Detection. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe by 1. Skull Trap. Ah, we can see to the left side if I've learned it or not. Skull Trap. A skull is thrown by the caster at the target area. It floats. It does damage everyone within a 12 feet radius. By 2 of them. Vampiric Touch. Target loses 1d6 hit points for every 2 caster levels. I added to the caster's current hit points, so life leech plus. Ice Storm. Ghost Armor. I have Ghost Armor. Interesting. Plate Armor. Wow. I have that. You have that too? No, you don't have that. Also don't have that. Also don't have that. There was one other green up there. No. An Ice Storm. 2d8 cold damage to any creatures within a 30 foot area of effect. Animate that. Usually from the bones or bodies of dead humans, demi-humans, or humanoids. That's one. A cone of cold. Melv's minute meteors. Hold undead, which is new. Third person but works on undead. Then we have protection from cold spell and minor spell deflection spell. Detect evil. Both of them. Invisibility. Both of them. One knock. No alignment. One of them. Luck. Both of them. What's luck do? Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. You also this one. I'm buying every spell that I don't have. A ray of enfeeblement, word power, sleep. None of the else ones. One fireball, one haze. Protection from normal missiles. Both of them. Both confusions. Both globes of invulnerability. Both ones of monster summoning 2. 20 chaos scores? Why 20? Okay, I'll use 2. You need those 2. Okay, 1. Polymorph self. Into what? Able to assume of another creature. Okay. Teleport field, far side, secret word, contagion. What's secret word? Secret word. One spell protection of 8th level. Okay. Then 2 remove curse spells. Greater Malison. 2 of them. Otiluke's Resilient Sphere. Both of them. And Spirit Armor. Both of them. Okay. We have different wands. There's a wand of the heavens, cause pillar of flame to shoot out of the sky, not usable by mages. Okay. Good. Why can't I buy all? No, I didn't look into it. My inventory is full. Okay, I'll have to do that off screen and acquire all those spells. We see us after the break. See you then.